from LEX 18 News, with in-depth coverage of the issues that challenge Kentucky. This is State of the Commonwealth with your host, Conroy DeLuche.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to State of the Commonwealth. I'm Conroy DeLuche. We're now less than 48 hours away from Election Day. Over the past 5 weeks, we've been getting you ready to make your decision when you head to the polls. Today, we'll learn more about each of the candidates vying for the top offices in the state. In November 2015, Governor Matt Bevin defeated his Democrat opponent, Jack Conway, by winning 106 of Kentucky's 120 counties. That same night, Andy Beshear won a narrow race for Attorney General. Now, Bevin is looking for re-election, and Beshear is hoping to move into the governor's mansion. On election night, LEX 18 political reporter Carolina Buchek will be covering Governor Bevin, and LEX 18's Lee Searcy will be with Beshear. We begin this look at the governor's race with the incumbent Republican.
Popularity numbers may not be in his favor, but incumbent Governor Matt Bevin isn't too worried about this upcoming election.
I mean, at the end of this election, I'm very confident that we will have removed from the radar screen of Kentucky all the Beshears, all the Lundgrens, all the Conways, all the Edlins, all the Stumbos, all of them will be gone.
And to get that done, Governor Bevin is getting some help from Washington, specifically the White House. In Louisville earlier this year, President Donald Trump told the crowd he's behind not only Mitch McConnell, but also Matt Bevin.
I'll be here campaigning for Mitch, and I'll be campaigning for Matt, and we're going to get them both back in. And I just had to say, because Mitch has been somebody very special, and Matt knows that as well.
And tomorrow, the president returns to Kentucky, this time in Lexington, for a Keep America Great rally. However, while many support Bevin, many others are not fans of him, like the teachers. But the governor believes he's been good to public education, and he says he does not regret anything he said about teachers.
No, nothing that I've said about educators do I regret. There are many things that my opponent has said that I've said. I've made comments about people behaving in ways that were reprehensible that weren't said about teachers.
For State of the Commonwealth, I'm Carolina Buchek.
Andy Beshear is no stranger to politics. He grew up in them. His dad was Attorney General like Andy, then went on to be Lieutenant Governor and a two-term governor.
I'm running to be a governor.
But Andy Beshear is aiming straight for the governor's office, fighting a contentious battle to unseat Republican Matt Bevin, who often chides Beshear that he rides his dad's coattails. But Beshear battles back.
Sorry you inherited a major business.
Didn't inherit it, my friend.
Unlike Bevin, Beshear supports expanded gambling, such as casinos, to help fund the failing pension system.
We lose over $550 million of revenue every year to those border states just on casinos before sports betting or any of the rest. If we expand gaming, we put that money directly to the pension system.
Beshear is also pro-choice, supports legalizing medical marijuana, and says he wants to crush the drug epidemic. His support for public education is front and center in his campaign, a topic Bevin usually brings up.
You talk about the public education system, but you've never trusted your children to be in the Kentucky's public education system where I have. It's not your kids, it's your decision.
Beshear attended public schools and says his children will eventually do the same. If elected governor, he promises to prioritize education, giving teachers a $2,000 a year raise, and he promises to rescind Bevin's Medicaid waiver that would require some Medicaid recipients to get a job. For the State of the Commonwealth, I'm Lee Searcy.
And there is a third candidate in the running to become Kentucky's next governor. John Hicks will be on the ballot representing the Libertarian Party. His running mate is Ann Cormican.